Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point Terror from the Void. We're just waiting for our alpha team to come over and join Frost on the Deliveroo, who at the moment is just hovering around the outside of this Synedrion haven. While I think about it, we should probably consider getting you some armor. Even if it's just taking it away from Xavier for now, because sending you in without anything feels a little bit wrong. Like, even for me pushing the boundaries a bit, we're gonna give you something worthwhile. You know what? We are gonna give you that. I want to give you a grenade launcher as well. You are not a heavy, but you're only here to help out. So this is fine. You're not skilled in any of the weapons I've given you. Jeez, is that supposed to be some kind of... This looks a bit like a converted paintball gun, and that's like the hopper on top. First of all, I thought it might be some kind of like sight or optic or anything, but it's got this like readout on the side, although that's probably just for the ammo. I'm getting distracted. I am getting way distracted. You're wearing at least the right colours, so that's going to be fine. In terms of people we can hire, we'll look at this properly when we get back out. Oh, I do like plus to accuracy, especially on snipers. Corpse disposer. Oh, just fire resistance. Okay. Lab assistant gives you acid resistance. Psychic scream immunity is pretty nice. Not particularly sold by any of those guys. We're waiting for the team to come down, so let's give them a chance to get in. You were going to load up. There we go. So we have a second person who's able to go around and do trading for us. And this is going to transition into us getting a second team, really. I think we'll have you doing mostly like circuits around here and a bit of exploring in England and stuff. So for now, food for materials at this base is where I want you. So we'll send you back that way. Although we could bring you down and get a bit of experience here just for the sake of it. But you're not going to have any weapons. Let's leave you out. Let's leave you out. We'll bring Frost in because Frost's already there. And we should be able to help Synedrion without any real difficulty. So as soon as I pushed the button, I realized we did not re-gear everyone after the scavenging mission, which is a huge oversight. So we might actually have some trouble. We've got 5 civilians that we need to save. I can see one of them right there. So looking at this tactically, we have an extra person on the Synedrion side that we can grab, and we can use them for scouting and information gathering. If we do that, that's going to allow us to choose where we position the rest of our people and make smarter choices. So we're going to start off straight away.
Executing.
By hopping on in to grab you. Now, normally they would just charge blindly into trouble. So why would we change anything like that? Cool. Civilian, get straight to the exit. We can use the civilians as bait, and it's not a bad idea, but seeing as we're in a position to be able to get these guys already,
rolling out.
I feel like that is a smart play. Get them squared away. We'll hop to here so we've got a bit of visibility on the other direction, and worst case, we've saved 60% of the civilians. You know, that's really not bad. You can't actually make it out this turn. Worst case, we save 40% of the civilians, because this person could still die in one turn. Right, up here. This is technically cover. We can move a little bit further this direction. I don't think there's going to be anyone inside. I don't know if there's going to be anyone up here, but at least we're able to move around a bit.
Receiving loud and clear.
So, on the subject of moving around, there is not a great deal of visibility down a lot of the area. I want to come across to the right.
Enemy in visual range.
So we can do things like spot you.
Moving to position. Target in sight.
Knowledge is power and all the fun that goes along with that. So it looks like no weapons. You've got a gun, but it's not an amazing gun. We can probably... That's interesting. Definitely not going to get you to make that shot. I do wish we had a sniper rifle on you.
What's our plan?
It would be hilarious. Let's see how accurate this is. That is not an accurate gun. At this range, that is not a shot that's worth taking. So let's just move up and try and get some eyes on something worthwhile. That's a reasonable shot. Missed it. That's a shame. But it was worth trying.
Let's do this.
Ibrahim, don't do it with your shotgun. The shotgun is still 0% malfunction chance.
Huh. Bad luck.
That is bad luck indeed. Fine. I think we're gonna push people forwards at this point.
Let's make this happen!
Let's
Yeah,
go.
get behind the cover so he's gonna have to move around the building to see us. Okay, there is someone over that edge. It sounds like they're using a Yat. Oi! It's not much damage, but it's annoying that they've got a better hit rate than we've got. I feel grenades.
Oh!
You'll be fine, City. As long as we can get you out, you'll be fine. Did I say I feel grenades? Because I'm really feeling these grenades. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You've still got your gun, which is annoying. But you have lost one arm and 2 legs. You've lost one arm and taken a bit more damage. But between those, I think we should be able to take you out. Nice. Ah, and as a Synedrion assault, you've actually got the kill and run move. Nice. Well, let's pull you forwards. Because you can see this guy as well. Just about. Right. Just in case this doesn't work, we're going to do it with quick aims. This guy is expendable. We don't want him to die, but I would much rather use the expendable Synedrion assault than our own person.
What a kill.
There we go. And we can we can move again if we wanted. So we're going to tuck ourselves in here and just get visibility on
I'll be right there.
that person. Right, Civvy, you're getting out. And this means we have a lot easier stuff to deal with. We can get right close to this guy and quick aim and blast, kill him, and then get
On my way.
another move. So let's do that.
Engaging. Threat eliminated.
Okay, we can move to here to grab the civilian, and then
Moving.
we can use kill and run to get ourselves somewhere safe. Now, safe is always going to be a relative term. But that would probably work. So we're going to move the civilians out first. You guys can literally just leg it. We do not care about cover at this point. We just want them out and done. The kill and run is going to tuck you into this corner. And that will be good. In fact, come here and hide behind that. It'll give you a little bit of cover. Right.
Lining up a
Snipers.
shot.
Better. And Overwatch just in case.
Ready to rock.
This might work as well. Perfect. Just that one guy over on the left. So we'll Overwatch this way in case he sticks his head out. And when I say just, I mean he's the only guy we know about right now. There, of course, might be
Sprinting to
others,
position.
but we can only deal with the information we have to hand. So, Laura, we get you here. You might be able to do a quick aim around that corner at him. It's not a great angle. I mean, through a door through that, I don't think that's going to be worth it. So we'll
Receiving loud
we'll
and clear.
save what you've got. Alfred, can I bring you inside here? Because I might need you to scout next turn. Like, just pull across and get a different angle for visibility. For now,
Right
though, we'll
there.
step a little bit forwards with Anton. And
I'm here.
that'll do. Hey, look, there is another Synedrion guy. Hey, other Synedrion guy, nice of you to join the party. Very dramatic move forwards there. What's the Triton gonna do? I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, Frost.
Channel open.
But don't think we're gonna let that just sit as it is.
Ready to fire.
Thunk right in the face. Definitely not the most efficient way of dealing with these guys, but... Anton, give him a love tap. That damaged the Goliath a little bit. Hit him with the Deceptor. And finish him off with the med kit. It's important to spread the damage out throughout your equipment. You know, you don't want any one bit to be scuffed up more than the rest. Anton got the most experience from that. That's really good. We want him to hit rank 4 as quickly as possible. And, yeah, Frost managed to get a decent outing, even if there was a little bit of injury there. We successfully defeated all hostile forces. The leader of the Haven is grateful. We didn't get anyone wanting to join us, And we failed to identify where it came from.
Synedrion probably seems strange to you. Trying to build a better world. A world radically different from the one most of us grew up in. Well, I'm sure it sounds very utopian. But why do we so easily accept the world getting worse and can never imagine it getting better?
I wouldn't say that's true. Well, the world could definitely get better.
I'm glad our values are aligned, at least in this matter. Please keep thinking about what kind of world you want to live in. Maybe we can build it together.
A world without corn. Oh no, Synedrion, you're getting corn everywhere. So we have shared research. Nuclear fusion technology, we definitely want that. The battle armor, that would be very, very handy. And the aircraft technology. I want to start making Synedrion aircraft. Fortunately, we can't replace the Pythagoras laser magazine, but that's fine because we have loads of it. So which order do we want to do this in? I think probably aircraft tech, then battle armor, then nuclear fusion tech. 9 hours to get them available, and then we can start construction, assuming we have the resources to do that, which is it's pretty good. Right, let's get our team, Alpha Team, out exploring. The Deliveroo, you are a bit injured, so we could send you back to base. Do we want to do any trading on the way? We could do material for tech. We've got a lot of tech right now, so we don't really need more tech. We could do materials for food.
Haven destroyed.
Well, we did say it was going to be very difficult for us to make it across to stop the Pure at that particular venture. We knew that wasn't going to happen. Who has reached where? Oh, it was just pausing because the Haven got destroyed. Oh, actually, that's not quite the case. It's just we can't trade here because they don't like us enough. Well, that's annoying and awkward. To activate this would take most of our materials. We can't afford to do that right now. Right, food for materials. And at New Jericho, you can do food for tech, but it's just not really worth it. We could do tech for materials here. It's a relatively good one. Yeah, actually, we'll do that. Tech for materials. And I will swing the Deliveroo back round to do materials for tech down here before we head north. That's what we're going to do. I don't think we want to do more tech for materials. Well, actually we could. Materials are really what we're going to need the most of early on. And we can trade for food, so yeah.
Research complete.
Synedrion aircraft tech. What's this going to take us? Hell yeah. Capacity 1. We put a FAR-M on it. Oh, geez, which takes 600. Wow. That would give us 5 people. We get 2 of them. We've got fast-moving, high-capacity squads. That's really what we want to be moving around, exploring places. So we'll start the process at least. Feels painful. Feels very painful. Thinking about it. Yeah, no, this is the right way to do it. This is the right way to do it. So we need, food for material trading. Really, we can do tech for food down here as well. There's a couple of other options. For the moment, I don't think we really want to. I suppose we could do some tech for materials. Yeah, it'd be fine. So tech for materials. That gives us a big restock, and then we'll just have to have the Uber Eats do some exploring while everything restocks, I think. Lots and lots and lots of Pandoran developments. Obviously, we don't want to go near any of those. You're almost here. So trade materials for tech. It is a big bump, but we're going to need to do the same in reverse down here to offset that. Okay, exploring. And exploring. Bringing things back up a little bit. Let's see, where else could we do trading? We could do tech for materials up here. I don't think we've really got any other options. Until it restocks, there's nothing that we've found over this way. So until we can reactivate another base and get things expanding, I don't know what else we're really going to be able to do. For the manufacturing, we've got the Helios on the way. That's great. I do want to get another Helios. So as soon as possible, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could move the far end module across onto the other Helios from our existing Manticore, and that would give us a fast response, high capacity set of people, and that's really where we want to be as soon as possible. So where am I gonna send you? Maybe up here? Because these are going to take a while to restock. Not cool, not cool. Alright, we'll send you back to rest. That's what we'll do. So you're on your way. You're exploring.
Construction complete.
Another research lab is done. What have we got here? We have trading tech for food. Interesting, not what we want right now. I'm going to keep pushing across this way so we've got a faster route through, I think. An abandoned haven. No hostile forces have been detected, but there's probably some resources we can find here. A small cache of resources has been found. We've got some materials and we've got some food. That's lovely. The Uber Eats picking us up some food from the med. There's the Synedrion battle armor. This is really good for us because we can start making some proper accuracy improving kit. After we've finished like making all the Helioses. Explore over here. Okay. Frost, you're going to rest for a moment and then we'll send you back out. Ooh, we can already get you trading. Fine, seeing as it's restocked, we'll do this one as it's right here. Food for materials. Energy is eternal delight. Eric Logan Hughes is the leader of an independent haven called Attacks. Soft-spoken intellectual man with a degree in urban planning, he approaches life in the post-apocalypse as a technical rather than moral problem. It's all a matter of preparation, he says. Planning. It's not really the Pandora virus that's destroyed the world, you know. Between nationalist authoritarianism and neoliberal dogmatism, we simply don't have the tools to defend ourselves as a species. It was a matter of systemic failure. But how, then, do we build a new system? Here at Attacks, we understand the foundation of a functional system is energy. Without sustainable, reliable energy sources, there is no future. Geothermal and hydro are my personal favourites, of course, Hughes says with a smile. But we have to plan further ahead than that. To that end, we're developing a completely new approach to energy generation. Something truly radical. Until someone stole all of our research. An unknown group masquerading as members of Synedrion disabled our defences and pillaged our lab. We managed to track them to their base, but we don't have the resources to launch a raid. Can you help us? Yeah. We'll do that. Excellent, Hughes says. I'm glad the Phoenix Project understands that this struggle is about more than just killing the bad guys. It's also about what kind of future we want to invest in. Otherwise, history will just repeat itself. So that's giving us oh my word. Your guys, that base is on the other side of the world. We are not going to do that anytime soon, you know. It looks like the food has restocked up here, so we can do food for materials, and then come across and do materials for food. So back, Uber Eats, doing nice scanning. We have a Synedrion haven, not one that we want to spend a lot of time looking at though. Let's go for this site next.
Research complete.
Our power plants are much better. Actually, looking at the research, let's move shotgun technology to the top. We'll move improved medkit technology above that. So medkits just do more for us, and then we'll let it carry on. It's going to be another 1 day, 5 hours until this is done. I'm wondering if I should queue up the Helios now, just so I know that money is spent. I think that's smart. Otherwise, I might get carried away. Okay. Once again, Frost, you are going to rest up until you are healed. We can send you out for more trading in a bit. There is no urgency on that. And actually, I want to check. That has restocked. So we could do food for materials here and then materials for tech. We'll give you a moment. We'll give you a moment to rest. Okay, food for materials. Materials for food. So we are gradually increasing our stocks, but it is pretty gradual. They don't like us enough to actually trade with us. These guys do, but there is nothing for us to trade there. We could do materials for tech over here, which is not bad. I would prefer food for tech, but materials for tech will do in a pinch. So you're moving across, you're resting, you're exploring. How are you doing with your rest? You're almost ready to go back out. That will do. You are healed. I don't need you to be rested. I just need you to be healed. Ah, you found another Synedrion haven. Oh, cool. And it's a tech-loving one. Well, we're definitely going to go food for tech, because that is That is a great deal. We are going to need more food soon, though. Which we could trade over here. Let's come in and see what they say. That's going to take more materials than we have. So we definitely can't do that. You know what? Cancel. What I need is I need an Anu place that we can do some other trading. Let's swing you up this way, actually. We'll do tech for food. No, we'll do tech for materials down here. Which means we need to take the Uber Eats across to this Anu place.
Research complete.
Medkits are better. Right. Trade. So we're going to go tech. Tech for materials. And then we want to do materials for food, but we can't do it here because they don't like us anymore. So it's going to have to be up here. Or potentially tech for food. Okay, trade. Materials for food, that's reasonable. We are gradually increasing our numbers. We'll carry on exploring this area. Tech for food, and then we can go back to Synedrion. Margdean. I thought one of the ones nearby was Margdean. There's Margdean. Right. So if this now has an elite training, there's going to be the chance for something awesome. That is all of our tech to do this. So we need to start really working with Synedrion. Okay, deliver route back down here. You're going to do materials along here. Old enemy, new enemy. There have been increasing reports of severely mutated humans attacking patrols throughout the world. These creatures, referred to as Forsaken, are rapacious and have already ambushed several New Jericho and Disciples of Anu patrols. Extreme caution is advised when visiting exploration sites. Okay, things just get worse and worse, don't they? On your way down, come across here. You can't do the trading just yet. Oh, actually, no, you can. So that's going to be everything we can afford right now. Food from materials? Yep, we will definitely do that. We've got food coming out of our ears now. Sometimes you get lucky. Exploration site. Approaching the burned-out husks of a new Jericho convoy, our operatives are suddenly startled by a shout. From a rudimentary shelter dug out from under one of the burned vehicles, emerges a battered New Jericho technician waving his arms and laughing. Exhausted by the ordeal, yet deeply grateful, the survivor offers to join the Phoenix Project. Yeah, we're going to recruit him. This month has not turned out the way I'd expect, he comments as he sits down in the Alpha team, wiping the dirt from his face. Well, we can't fit him on the ship, so we're going to have to send him somewhere else. Hunter, Overwatch Focus, and Remote Deployment. You can go back to Phoenix Point itself. And let's have a look. This is a very interesting get up. Okay, so you do actually have the technician armor. You've got Hunter. Remote deployment, that's normal. Hard labor is the extra bit you've got. Now, if this is actually a technician, like actually a technician, it should have the new Jericho abilities, but this one doesn't. Right, so first time having a look at engineers, let's see what they can do. Also, we need to change your color scheme, because that's just going to be a big fat no. Engineers can be yellow. We'll keep that as it would be normally. I'm not convinced that that's actually a good look for you, but I'm also not going to complain about it. Fast use, that allows you to do medkits for one. Very handy as a medic. 10 armor extra for a turn. That's also got a lot of support potential. 10% extra accuracy per remaining action point, up to 40%. Wow! I wonder if that's, like, as you take the action, it works out how many you've got left at the end, and that's the bonus you get. Field medic. That's nice. That doesn't look like it needs a medkit. And amplify, 100% extra to healing and 50% extra to special damage. That's got the potential to be very cool with something like the shotgun. Okay, I'm not sure what we're going to do with you, Natalie, but welcome on board. Welcome on board. Right, carrying on exploring. We can now make shotguns. There is no new research available. We're not going to get those manufacturing just yet. We need some materials. Sharpish. So you're going to get us some materials. You are also on your way to get us some materials. That's good. Preferably before we get ambushed to need to build something. Food for mats. Is this one ready to trade? It is. Head up and do food for mats there then. And then we'll come down and do mats for tech. What did we find over the other side of the world? It's an Anu Haven. We could do tech for food, but it's not really needed here. This base, 2 days until the satellite uplink is completed. And actually, we are in the neck of the woods for pushing on with one of the main missions. Food for mats. This is looking a lot healthier. Food for materials. I don't think we really need to do tech for materials. But we could, and then we could do materials for tech over here. We could do materials for food on the way through.
Research complete.
And we're getting extra stuff from our research, of course. We are almost done with our first Helios. Almost. We could deploy it here, but without the second Helios, we're not actually going to have 2 craft available for... Let's move this up 1. We don't need the second far end module right at the start. We only need that once we're actually like in progress doing stuff. So we could deploy it here. And between this and the other craft, have everyone working together, but just like the ability to deploy 5 people rather than 6. Okay, materials for food. Materials for tech. And that's a no. Materials for food is okay at New Jericho, but I really want to work on getting our tech level up. You know what? Let's go have a look at the Chaos Syndicate quickly. This is interesting. I've not seen that before. Okay, where do we have people? What did we find over here? There's another Anu Haven. So we could do tech for food here, but I'm not so keen. Let's fly across. I should have checked which base it is. Luckily, we can click on each of them. Phoenix R&D 7. That's where it is. Once we get here, we're going to transfer the far end module across and have our new faster flying Helios in place. Material for tech. That's not much, but it is some. I think we could probably get away with doing a little bit more exploring nearby. Or we could fly across and do some materials for tech over here. Let's do that. Come on in with the old Uber Eats. Right. Everyone off the ship. In the Air Force, the Alpha team is being renamed. This is now Alpha 1. This is now Alpha 2. And the module is going on the Alpha 1. And we're going to load up as many people as we can onto the Alpha 1. Unfortunately, it means that Jamila is going to have to go on the Alpha 2 and will be a little bit slower. But that is fine. You know, it's all part of the planning. And this is just for another day and 18 hours until that's done. So, seeing as you are now working together, let's get you both flying across. This can actually go further. I didn't actually consider the difference in range. It's got, yeah, quite a significant boost. I knew that the Thunderbird didn't have the range and it didn't have the speed. Got a hell of a lot more durability though, and these are not durable. The Helios is not going to be a combat craft. It's going to be a rapid response, get in, get shit done craft. Uber Eats, you're on your way to do trading. That's fine. Deliveroo, you're on way to check that out. What have we got in the marketplace? Sentient AIs. We could actually buy that. I mean, we can almost buy it. Tormentor. 40 damage, 10 piercing handgun. With a burst of 2. That's pretty curious. I like the idea of it, but I'm not convinced it's going to be very accurate. It looks lovely though. I think what I'd like with the Chaos Engine stuff is like all the stuff you can buy from the marketplace. I wish you could find it out in the scavenging sites. Alright, we're gonna leave that alone for the moment. Any trading would be good for us right now. So materials are not ready. Materials are not ready. Tech is not ready. You don't like us. I think that means we're going to be stuck up here. We could do tech for food at Anu.
In his essays, my great-grandfather...
We don't care about the cutscenes. Rise by Sin, by Virtue Fall, exploration site. So, the coordinates in Syme's notes have led our operatives to a small abandoned camp, high up on the mountains. Behind it lies the entrance to a cave. The cave contains the corpse of a Caucasian male. It's hard to identify at first, as it's overgrown with yellow, sickly-looking leaves sprouting from the shriveled skin. A backpack on the floor contains faded photographs and broken specimen jars. Syme seems to have taken what he needed, but even what remains is enough to revolutionize our understanding of the planet's biological history. Our analysis of the leaves growing from the body shows that this organism contains traces of the Pandora virus, but a different, older strain. The implications of this discovery warrant further study. Okay, so this wasn't actually a mission in itself. It's just somewhere that we needed to go. So we can redirect and visit another haven. Lately, the inhabitants of Marad have been struggling to produce enough food for the entire population. Despite their best efforts, the field of transubstantiation is not growing properly. Their agnostices, who would normally find the source of such a problem, is unfortunately away on a pilgrimage. They plead for our help. Yeah, we'll help them out. After a few experiments, our operatives determined the problem lies with an unknown microorganism that's infested the haven. Its metabolic waste includes several derivatives of cinnamic acid, which inhibits the growth of the fungi. Well, they like us a bit more. Anu as a whole like us a bit more, and no one dislikes us for that. Which, if we go down and have a... yeah, no, they still don't like us. It's just unfriendly as a whole. So it's gonna take a while for the reputation to work on through. Project Glory. We'll put it on the list. I was not expecting that to be available just yet. We'll redirect to a nearby point and start searching. In the meantime, we're going to do tech for food. Those are not available yet. We could do materials for food, but I feel like we need more materials in and of itself. We can do tech for materials over here. That'll be fine. Okay. Oh, come on, let me select the haven. There we go. Explore. I say haven. The point of interest. That's what I should refer to it as.
This is getting out of hand, Randolph.
Indeed it
Research
is.
complete.
Project Glory's research has been finished. As often happens, the Phoenix Project and Vanadium Inc. had a fallout. It appears that Tobias West used force to apprehend Helena Lewandowski. And that's going to give us the next plot hook. Dr. Helena Lewandowski was considered to be the world's foremost scientist of prehistoric archaeology. We recently located her whereabouts at a secretive New Jericho facility, and we've reason to believe she's being held there against her will. Perhaps she'll join us when free. Now, this is somewhere that we can actually get to, so I think we're going to head back and do that. But that's going to be next time. We are unfortunately out of time for today. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Phoenix Point Terror from the Void. See you soon.